Hey friends, we're back, and in our last stream we learned a whole lot of magic, a whole lot of information about our new friends, and summer has gone way too long. The wells have dried, we're in a problematic situation, and we're going to try to fix that. Hope you guys are ready for fall. Let's go. Alright, we are back again. We're going to try to save the day here, folks. Most importantly, we can use a broom, apparently. Oh, that's how it works. Okay. I'm flying, baby. Oh, that's going to be so nice.
One sip of lemonade, and I remember Dad bringing Mom and me glasses out
That
in
was
the
our first
field.
flight,
She
folks.
taught me how to care for seedlings, and her dad taught her. That's how it goes.
Out of all the ranchers Otto could have handpicked to move into the ranch, he chose Marty. I asked if his animal husbandry program had any classes on sustainable ranching, and he said, "I'll make things sustainable one day, once I get this place off the ground." We all know what one day means, Marty Emerson.
Hi, Thomas. Well run muddy again?
It's out. I already checked yours, and it's out too.
What? Like, out?
Can't afford to dig mine deeper again. I did that already just 2 years ago. Nothing to do but hope fall comes soon.
Oh, let's test this out.
The time for walking slow is done. Quicken my feet and make me run.
Holy crap, 8 days? Nice.
Objects far and objects near. Get up and fly from there to here.
Hey, great work. This is going on the top shelf. This isn't right. Hey!
Oh, battery's died. Oh, that happens, guys. Sorry about that.
Hey, Tara! I'm writing a letter to my mom, but I keep messing up and now I'm out of paper. Have any?
I think I can get you some. Here's your paper, Damon. So, what are you writing your mom about?
Thanks. Well, I don't know. I might be telling her about a new friend who's becoming kind of special to me.
I hope she ain't talking about me.
Whoa, writing your mom? That's kind of a big step, isn't it?
Is it? Well, I could leave it off, I guess. Thanks again for the paper. I hope you get to meet my ma someday. She's a really cool lady. Yeah. I don't care what anyone else says. This is the best kind of curry. Well, Looks like I'm officially on vacation. Whether I like it or not, I hope I can reopen soon. I start to miss my regulars after a while.
Things are getting pretty bad.
My mom was a summer Thai star once, right after we moved here.
How old were you then? I feel like I remember seeing you playing in town by the general store.
Oh, yeah. Lena used to mind me sometimes when my folks were running the bar. We moved to Fairhaven right when I was 5. I don't have many memories of life back home, to tell you the truth.
You sure you want a simple fella like me to have this? Mira says I gotta ease up on the bottle, else I'll need to ask Otto for a kidney. As if that boy would even give me one.
Wait, you made this yourself? Don't look. I'm gonna shove all of this in my...
What's up? You seem distracted.
Don't mind me. Just looking at flights to Japan.
You're planning a visit? Take me!
Not actively planning. I just haven't been back in 10 years. Wouldn't mind seeing all my cousins again. Tara, you're sweet.
Every year we spend so much time preparing the summer festival, and then it goes by in a blink.
Yup, sure did.
My Nona used to say the same thing about making the Passover Seder, but all the hard work is worth it if it brings the ones you love together.
Oof, not a very good day for surfing, huh?
Au contraire, my dude. As long as there's not too much lightning, it's fine to hit the water. I mean, you're already wet, so what's a little rain? You just gotta be careful afterwards. Rain makes all the trash wash up on shore.
See if he likes my fruit punch.
Oh, give that right over here.
So much Persian food, all that tartness. Have you met the new meteorologist yet? It's nice to meet someone else who geeks out over data and peer-reviewed studies, even if hers are about hurricane patterns and mine are about flu statistics.
Oh, you can't marry her.
Have you ever considered starting a farm? Founder Korn asked how things had been going in Fairhaven, and I didn't know what to tell him. Who runs a consciousness center that gets broken into? That's the opposite of serene and peaceful.
Hi, Cameron.
Hi there, Tara. I thought you could use this.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
It's important for the League to get, if you're ever in need, come by the Consciousness Center on Wednesdays and Sundays, and I should have more to give out, at least for the time being. The League's charitable funds are a finite resource as well, truth be told.
Things are getting pretty bad. Better help the Coven turn the season as soon as I can.
As I said, this is a generous gift. Thank you. I shall put it with the rest. I spoke with Thomas about the drought, and he said he had to dig his well deeper just a few years ago. Strange that the aquifers could deplete so quickly.
I love... Can I ask you something? What happened when you became the Summertide Star?
What? Nothing.
Aw, that's too bad. I thought it was something cool. Snack time! We went to the nursing home in Milkwater where Grandpa lives. He kinda perked up when Emmy and me started talking about all the fun we had at the summer festival. I wonder what it was like when he was our age.
Been busy in the... Since the weather's gotten so warm, Cameron held our last Sunday meeting on the beach. I don't see why the rest of the town doesn't come. You get to sit by the ocean with your friends.
I tell myself that I can have...
Mom keeps saying I have to call Grammy. That's her mom. But Grammy only ever wants to know two things: my grades and whether I'll agree to a bat mitzvah.
Every year I get less hype for the summer. I'd like it more if I didn't have to hang out with Juliet. Not that there's anything wrong with them. They're just younger.
Ooh, nut. Oh, hi, Tara.
Just volunteering today at the school. Helps offset the mischief caused by my little chaos demons. Poor Vanessa has enough to deal with being the only teacher and the mayor's wife.
Has anyone in your family ever been the mayor? I mean, given your family's long history on the island.
Oh, no. We dolls prefer to keep a low profile, at least as...
Oh, I get it. I came here for a quiet life, too.
Well, to tell you the truth, the town isn't always as sleepy as its reputation might suggest. The thing is, my kids are just misunderstood. I think the drive to shake things up is natural for young people. And honestly, that's what a town like this needs. Otherwise, the community can get too stuck in its old ways. Oh, Tara, I am glad you're here. Maybe you'll shake things up, too.
Hey, last time he did that, he ate dirt and sprained his ankle.
So, I thought you would. Now, we mustn't panic. Everything will be fine.
No one is panicking.
Just keep calm. You don't happen to have one, do you?
Not yet. Things are getting pretty bad. Better help the Coven turn the season as soon as I can.
Some days but then there are days like today, and I'm like,
Then I go with their donuts.
hey, I'll eat that. Using the rolling pin all day really works.
That lemonade stand is cute, but it also seems like it's not to be a gossip. For me?
You sure have been keeping Parker busy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I don't mind. He loves restoring all the little details on old houses. If it was up to him, we'd go off-island to hit up antique markets every weekend.
That's useful. I thank you.
Oh my gosh! I did the card trick just like you said! I can't wait to show my mom and dad!
Oh, don't show them how the trick works, you hear? Real magic has got to stay secret.
You're so gentle with all the kids, Shelby. Gentler than you treat their parents.
They haven't learned to disrespect me yet. Besides, where I come from, we treasure children.
Where you come from? You mean the city?
No. Somewhere much farther away than that.
I get the sense you've lived a very full life. Lots of adventure. Am I onto something?
You haven't the half of it. But one day, you'll understand. You're destined for as much adventuring as me.
I'm not sure how you could know that, but I'll try to live up to that prediction.
I have my ways of knowing things. No matter what someone wants, fate finds them. And on Fairhaven, fate is always real close by.
It's nighttime.
The daylight yawns and goes to bed, and now the moon comes out instead. Shelby, do you have a familiar too?
I got, 4 right now, but I've had more. Only fools think you can have only one familiar. Your life changes every day, doesn't it?
I asked Amir to come with me to Perry's shop to pick out the right herbs I need for an incantation. And she was like, no. What's that about?
What about you, Adept? Is your familiar around here somewhere?
Of course. She's a red fox that Ariel rescued from a trap a few years ago. She's a little skittish, but, oh, I adore her.
Don't go near the standing stones. Our coven has kind of a bad history with them. Psst, Sarah.
What's up?
I've been thinking this summer about taking charge of my grief, like Vanessa said at group. I want to go through the standing stones and see if I can find out what happened to my mom.
I don't think that's what Vanessa meant.
Maybe not, but it's what I need to do. I have to find her.
But we can't get in.
Yes, we can. We just need a keystone. And I know where one is. Have you ever noticed that weird rock in the town hall display case?
Yes. There's a sign that it says it's not native to the region, but was found in the mine.
It was found there after Mom disappeared and Lena's dad lost his memory. I don't know who put it in the mine, but it doesn't belong in town hall. It belongs to the coven. But the high priestess doesn't want us to take it back and arouse suspicion. She says it's safer to stay out of the gloaming.
Maybe she's right, Violet. Your mom and Lena's dad were much more powerful witches than we are.
My mom would never have left one of us behind in there. And now, I'm old enough to go in after her.
What if you go into the gloaming and you disappear?
Then at least I'll have tried something. No one will even notice us going to town hall as long as we're careful. We don't have to sneak past any people this time. Just some pesky locks. So, we'll need 2 lockpick incantations. One for the town hall front door, and one for the display case. I'm on Wellspring duty all week. And you're better at incantations anyway. Come visit me when you're ready. But remember to, you know, be cool about it.
Do you have a familiar, High Priestess?
I do indeed. But she's a cormorant and she spends most of her time over the water. You're not likely to see her. Have you helped the Acolyte Witch? I believe she was anxiously asking about you earlier.
Oh, we gotta do that before fall. I think we gotta go buy this, so we need to see, can we make it daytime?
Clouds and storms that linger here. Blow away and make it clear.
Oh, that stopped the rain. Alright, looks like we gotta sleep.
Should I go to bed?
If you need some water for your plants, Cameron told me. He's a nice fellow that... As I said...
Clouds break open. Release your waters to the parched earth. Rain pour down.
Whoa, what is she doing here?
So much, all that tartness keep... Giva seemed so familiar to me, and then I realized she is my friend Alice's ex. Alice lived in my dorm in undergrad and had a picture of Giva on her wall.
Wow, small world.
I'm convinced you can connect any lesbian in the world to any other by less than 6 degrees.
Maybe this is a rude question to ask, but why do your feet point backwards?
They allow for the best kinds of trickery. When I lived in Pindoretama, I led more hunters away from the animals of the forest than any other curupira. Nothing confuses a human more than a set of tracks going the wrong direction.
You have more questions, don't you?
Hey, there's a lot of information. If the gloaming is so dangerous, why do you live near it?
Because we Fae must. We need at least a little magic in the ground under our feet, just like humans need at least a little sun on their skin.
How did you know I'm hungry enough to eat an entire cow? Although, I'm that hungry on most nights. Is your farm doing okay?
For now, but that won't last forever.
I feel so guilty. I don't have any useful Fey power, so I can't do much. If only werewolves could make it rain.
It's okay, Wesley. Changing into a wolf and summoning storm clouds don't go together anyway.
Oh!
Which of the Fae was the first to live in Ravenwood Hollow?
My great-great-great-grandparents were fiddling with whirligig bits when Perry and Ariel came along. Oh, I hope my nephews will move back to continue the Grimsbark tradition.
Wait a minute. Does he not give me that? No, he doesn't have that one. So who would have that?
Hi, Lena.
Hi there, Tara. But I apologize for the price. Milkwater knows we're... Ugh, I hope this will all be...
Things are getting...
Until the drought gives out, I'll have new shipments of bottled water every few days. Ooh, nice. This year, I had to set a s'more. Last summer, Finn fashioned a three-pronged
Ah!
That...
poor animals must be having a hard...
I've been, but luckily I had some. It won't last for much.
Things are getting pretty bad.
Let's give a moment of conversation.
I miss you, Grandma.
That's all you have? Don't tell me you're forgetting her already.
Lena always, but I wish.
So, what happened to your friends back in the city, huh? You gonna go visit them this summer?
A lot of them moved away before I did.
Expensive. It's freaking
I wish I had more to show you, darling. But the truth is, none of my gems are as lovely as the one you're already wearing. Where did you get it?
Oh, my ex gave it to me. What do you think, Tara? Am I crazy to still wear it?
It's fine, I guess. But if I were your partner, I would try to give you something that was a true match for your beauty.
Ooh, you better watch out for this one, Amira.
Yes, I know. Look at those earrings. They would bring out the green in your eyes. Or maybe this ring instead. You have such graceful hands. Which do you prefer?
Usually, I prefer earrings only. I'm putting all my spare income back into the farm at the moment, unfortunately. But they are really beautiful, Francis.
That Angus couldn't sleep the night before the summer festival. He was so, but it was perfect.
Hazel
I would help you if I could, Natalia. I just don't have any wood to spare in my shop right now.
Curse that unreliable ferry. I'll never have enough coal to make it before my next shipment comes. Oh, Tara, any chance you have some spare wood I could burn down into charcoal?
I got you.
I can't keep my forge hot enough without it.
Hi, Natalia.
Oh, I've been thinking of you. If you haven't seen Cameron already, oh, that man really...
Things are getting pretty bad.
Hi, Tara. Did you...
Here's your wood, Natalia. Will it make enough charcoal?
Yes, this should be enough. It'll burn down just before I run completely out of my last batch of coal. Lucky timing. You believe in luck, Tara?
To tell you the truth, Natalia, I'm starting to believe in all sorts of things I never thought were possible.
Me too. Funny, I think it's something about this place. Being here makes me feel like anything could happen. The old babka who held onto my great-grandpa's hammer all those years said when I picked it up, my luck would get better. I think she was right. After all, I live in this beautiful place now. And I've made such wonderful friends. Like you, Tara. In summer, I get the worst flyaways. I've tried every smooth sew. When my hair goes really hair... I know. I look like a kitten whose mother...
Night!
Huh?
Now...
What did you think of Otto's speech, Shelby?
I don't like it. I've seen this all before, even after the war. When there were troubles, whoever was in charge would point to us as the source of their problems. That's what they do. So their people don't notice their failure at managing things is the real reason. Is that heavenly aroma fish stew? Why, thank you.
Clouds and storms that linger here. Blow away and make it clear.
Alright, now we want summon night.
The daylight yawns and goes to bed, and now the moon comes out instead.
The Farseer's advice may seem unclear, but if you really listen, everything he says makes sense in the end.
So, how's the, project going?
Can you be more specific?
The lockpick incantations.
Oh, right. I'm still working on them.
Hurry up. Don't go near the standing stones. Our coven?
Between the bar and our coven, I'm always at home in Fairhaven.
Gazing into the future isn't the only way of seeing. Sometimes it's just as useful to see into people's heart. You can build yourself a crystal ball in your sanctum. No one more than those around you is always wise.
The forest is full of you. Have you helped the Acolyte Witch? I believe she was anxiously asking about you earlier. Have you helped the
So, how's the, Can you be the lockpick in...
Oh!
Jesus Christ, I don't know where to get this lockpicking stuff from.
Clouds break open. Release your waters to the parched earth. Rain pour down. expect to see you here.
What is she doing here?
You've caught me at the end of my little expedition. I'm terribly intrigued by Fairhaven's history, so I wanted to know if I could find any clues to its people in the mine. Besides, I dated a fellow grad student. She was a geologist for a bit, and she took me on cave exploration dates. Though, perhaps people who aren't earth science grad students wouldn't find caving enjoyable? What do you think?
I never thought of caving as a date activity, but it sure would make a unique date.
It does, I assure you. I haven't been in a serious relationship for quite a while, but I enjoy thinking about one-of-a-kind dates. They're such a delightful way to get to know another person. In fact, maybe you and I could...
We could what?
Do absolutely nothing. Would you look at the time? I've got to head out.
Giva? It's locked tight. I'm sleepy.
me out. Blacksmith Dable. You could be talking to anybody. They could not even be a blacksmith. I've got 149. I should be enough to make a few iron bars. Then I can sell a few iron bars. Always get some more. That copper ingot. Give me enough to make all the copper into ingots, or maybe at least some of it, and then sell that. Then make all the silver into silver bars. And I'll head to Francis's shop and we will sell those. So we have 194 in the bank right now. Less than I started with. Hey Francis.
Tara, did you tell Shelby my sister's name?
Definitely not. I don't think you told me her name in the first place.
When I was walking in the woods yesterday, she told me that Nancy was going to contact me soon. And then she texted me this morning. It was the first time she'd done that in like a year.
Fancy imagine. I mean, Shelby overhears a lot. Maybe he heard you were angry.
Emmy and Finn were asking me how my barometer worked, but summer is almost over.
Let's see what we can do now. So I'm actually going to keep the pearl, I think. I'm going to sell all the silver, lots of silver. Great to the shore. Nice. I'm going to go 2 doors down. I'm going to see flowers I can sell. Violet. We've got 39 marigolds, so how about we sell 30 of them and keep 9? And how about we keep the sunflower? So we're up to 15 right now. So, what happened to your friends back in the
So, I hear you're raising livestock too.
Are you upset?
Not as long as you treat your animals and keep them away from my corn plant.
expensive? It's freaking criminal. All the stuff that it costs. That is true. Right, let's head out.
You know the statues in Town Square? Well, I'm related to them.
Oh, you know what? I'll have to bring some of my vodka and beer to David later in the week. That's really cool. Might be able to sell some potions, possibly. Most of the ones I've got I want to use though. Still had 10 copper ore, but I'm keeping that for potions. Gold ore, I'm keeping that. Because I want to do upgrades eventually with the gold.
Sophia.
Oh, we're managing.
So, do you really think you'll be able to get these medals done in time for the leveling up ceremony, Natalia?
You bet. Of course, houses of worship usually play host to other types of ceremonies, if you know what I mean. Perhaps as messenger, you ought to set an example and go first.
I'm too committed to the work I'm doing with our members to focus on my own personal life, Natalia.
Cameron, the League doesn't have martyrs, so why make one out of yourself? You deserve to find someone and be happy too.
She's right. A happy shepherd would only be an inspiration to his flock, after all. Excuse me, I've got to go see if the first batch is cooled.
I hope you won't think I'm being egotistical, but I suspect that Natalia's ribbing is disguising a bit of a crush. Unfortunately, I've already got my eyes on someone else. Well, I better be going. I'm needed back at the Consciousness Center. Hope I see you soon, Tara.
Do you ever miss your job back?
Sure, but
Natalia lets me use her workshop when I need to weld metal, but it gets so hot. That's what she should... Parker and Lena's twins, of course, they're spirited. I keep telling myself I'm not gonna stop by Emmy and Finn's lemonade stand again, but oh, I always do. When it's so hot out, there's nothing better than citrus and sugar. Ooh, maybe I'll bake some lemon tarts.
I go back and forth between thinking that the Summertide Star is just useless and that it's really meaningful. Sure, Vanessa's been Summertide Star more often than anyone else, but Damon's dad picked me as the Summertide Star the year my mom went missing. I still have pics from that day.
for 10-year-olds, Emmy and... Wow. So
Parker, this design is perfect. It looks just like Leon Korn's desk.
Oh, hey there, Tara. I'm building Messenger Connor a new desk modeled on the one in the office of the League's founder, Dr. Korn. Cameron, I'm honored that you're giving me such an important task. I promise I'll make a faithful copy.
Oh, Parker is so talented. I'm sure Leon Korn himself will not be able to tell the difference.
Oh, thank you, Tara. I'm certainly going to try. I do appreciate the compliment, Tara. Truth is, I kind of fell into carpentry. It wasn't something I was particularly passionate about. I would rather have been a florist, like Violet, but I find ways to create beauty with my work, even if it's subtle. Like lining up the wood grain on cabinet doors. You can find beauty anywhere, if you look hard enough.
You look sad. What's up, Parker?
Well, yes, most years I had Emmy and Finn help me.
Parker comes to the Consciousness Center almost every... He says he asks Lena to come, but she's too... Well, no one's...
Spoken like a man.
I'm not often speech. Cameron came to me asking what he should do if he keeps hearing disembodied voices in his but I had to tell him I'm not that kind of doctor. So much Persian food is acidic, even the drinks. And I wouldn't want it any other way. All that tartness keeps me sharp.
That new rancher fella, if he can't handle this...
Oh, Tara. Napping on the job?
I call it being one.
Hey.
Word travels fast.
Yeah, well, Thomas said something about one of Marty's sheep escaping and eating the lettuce that just sprouted in Thomas's garden.
Oh, no.
This is going to go really well. I can already tell.
Oh.
What's wrong?
We had to close our stand. Mom says,
Things are getting pretty bad.
That lady who moved into the old Firewatch Tower is nice. She makes science seem... I kind of wish she was our teacher.
Have you seen the earrings that Giva wears? They're so cool. She's so cool. I want to know all about her life.
I thought I was done with physics forever, but then I was reading this guidebook to build structurally sound skate ramps. Man, physics is freaking haunting me.
I wish they'd love to see.
Until the drought gives out, I'll have new... It seems we have a new neighbor. I saw Cameron on his way to visit her, hoping to convert a new acolyte, I presume. I'm sorry. That wasn't very nice of me.
now... Do you ever... I suppose Fae have sharper senses. Someday soon, you may have to enter the gloaming.
Tried giving Angus a recipe from back home to use up leftover bits of bread. No reason to waste what's perfectly useful.
Aw, so what is this little guy? Some sort of butterfly? Caterpillar?
No, it's a spinner. They're responsible for all the webs in the... where they're from.
Does he have a name?
I'm sure she does in her tongue.
So, the new rancher...
No, I am not going to eat his livestock. I have more self-control than that.
I was just going to ask if you'd met him yet.
Oh.
You mentioned you have nephews.
Sure do. My sis...
I didn't know goblins lived in the city.
Oh my, yes. Goblins love a good abandoned subway station.
Alright, I think we can craft it now. Let's go take a look. Alright, first of all, we're going to the mines. Practice this lock picking.
Here's a question, fellow newcomer.
What's inside I cannot see. I'll open you up and set you free. What's inside I cannot see. I'll open you up and set you free. What's inside I cannot see. I'll open you up and set you free. What's inside I cannot see. I'll open you up and set you free. What's inside I cannot see. I'll open you up and set you free.
Alright, we got a bunch of recipes, a powered amethyst, and then a letter here. I tell you this. That's one of 5 secrets. We're on level 16 now.
What's inside I cannot see. I'll open you up and set you free.
He saw the our little buddy there.
What's inside I cannot see. I'll open you up and set you free.
Powered sapphire. Oh, I think I know what we do with these powered things.
What's inside I cannot see. I'll open you up and set you free. What's inside I cannot see. I'll open you up and set you free.
Powered ruby.
inside I cannot see. I'll open you up and set you free.
Powered emerald.
What's inside I cannot see. I'll open you up and set you free.
So I saw the goblin, and then equipment was tampered with. Left strands of red hair. The werewolf, maybe?
What's inside I cannot see. I'll open you up and set you free.
Final letter. So our fairy folk was protecting us, mine.
What's inside I cannot see. I'll open you up and set you free.
Oh, new recipe. 2 new items can be crafted in a fermenting thing. Alright. Alright, final level, level 20.
What's inside I cannot see. I'll open you up and set you free.
I think that's all the chests here, folks.
Kitty kitty.
Aw, still loving that, aren't ya?
Alright, we figured out how to do that, so... let's see if she's up here. And there she is.
How illuminating! Thank you, Tara. Charming. Thank you.
Until the drought.
I know where we need to go. We need to go talk to the critters over on the other side. That's where we need to go, this side. Alright, let's talk to the people of the town. See what they know.
Ariel, I need to ask you something about the mines.
Ah, an exquisite habitat. What do you wish to know?
Are you the one who drove it out of business?
At last, someone figures it out. Yes.
And did you hide all the keys too?
Most certainly.
But I just... Why?
The humans were making far too much noise. And the ores. They took and took. It hurt the animals that make the cave their home. The keys were a prank. A vicious one, true. But it worked.
A lot of people worked in those mines. They had to leave once their jobs disappeared.
Jobs, work, labor, blah. That's all humans talk about. Perhaps, if they didn't salivate over jobs, they would have left the caves untouched.
I can't tell Giva what actually caused the mines to close.
That is true. You do not want to incur the Coven's wrath. Or Perry's, I can tell you.
Hey, just what I need to go with my afternoon cake. Thanks.
I think I uncovered what happened in the mines.
Who? Tell me!
It was, how do I put this? A kind of corporate sabotage.
I would have never guessed that. By whom?
It's a mystery, but it was definitely intentional.
Well, the best mysteries have an unsolvable element, right? Something for the reader to guess at.
I'm glad you feel that way, because I don't think you'll be figuring this one out.
Well, in any case, we both learned so much from your adventures. Thank you, Tara.
Anytime.
Alright, now that we got that one out of the books and dodged that bullet, we have to go... We're going to turn it into night and we're going to fly over yonder. Gonna make it rain.
Clouds break open. Release your waters to the parched earth. Rain pour down.
Alright, now we're gonna turn it into night. That should help cover our noise.
The daylight yawns and goes to bed. And now the moon comes out instead.
And straight to the Covenant.
Don't go near the standings. What's up, Tara? Busy writing at your desk, I hope?
You bet. We're ready to go.
Woohoo! Meet me by Town Hall between 8 and 11 tonight.
Alright, let's stop time. Town Hall should be right there. Let's cruise it.
Phew, you came. I was afraid you might chicken out.
Hey, I don't back out on my word.
And I'll never doubt that again. Come on, speak the incantation to the door and it should open right up.
To retrieve a magic rock, first this locked door must unlock.
Ooh, we are smooth.
Let's not celebrate just yet. We still have the display case.
Yes, here it is.
Can we do it?
To retrieve a magic rock, first this locked case must unlock. Oh, not again! Run!
Oh.
You run fast!
'Cause I'm so full of adrenaline. I'm a few seconds away from finally going through the stones.
Hold up. Right now? Tonight?
Obviously. No one can hold me back.
At least let me come with you.
I can't. What if it's dangerous?
That's exactly why you should let me come.
No one is going anywhere. What were you two thinking? Breaking into Town Hall?
I didn't know an alarm would go off.
Even if it didn't, you know how dangerous the gloaming is. That place? It changed my dad forever.
And it took my mom. I need to find out what happened, Lena.
I understand that. But no one goes into the gloaming alone. Not since, you know. Violet, I promise. We'll talk this all over at the circle tomorrow. But for now, give me the keystone and go home.
You were really going to go in by yourself?
I didn't want you to get hurt. I'm sorry, Tara.
Just when I figured I ferreted out all the surprises around here.
We did our first heist. Alright, let's change it to fall.
It may be said by some that the Farseer speaks in riddles, but that's only because so much of magic is unknowable, and what we do know is always changing. It's time to change the season. Are you ready for autumn?
I have the incantation. There are just a few things I need to finish.
I understand, but remember, the next summer will come round again.
Let's stop the rain.
Clouds and storms that linger here. Blow away and make it clear.
It's time to change the season.
All right,
Are you
here
ready
comes
for
fall,
autumn?
baby.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Wonderful. Everyone, take your positions.
By this flame, and by this sacred sign, be this the essence of the divine. We call the spirits of the harvest.
We call forth the healing power of water. Once again, we turn the wheel of the year.
We say farewell to the maiden summer.
And we welcome autumn.
Wow, a fallen leaf, just like that.
What happened? Was it a vision, Farseer?
The town is soon to be beset by a dark force. What dark force? Did you see who it was? I couldn't see it clearly, but it's the same.
It's the vision that first brought you here, isn't it, Farseer? We've long known this day would come.
What day? What's happening?
We'll discuss this later. The Farseer must rest. We all should get some sleep. We will need all our strength to prepare for what lies ahead.
Increase magic spell. Ooh, do I get to upgrade my wand finally?
Like storms that make the river sing. Fill my magic from the spring.
Does anyone else in your family have farsight?
More or less. I was born with a particular knack for it.
I'm trying to convince Violet to help me out with some cocktails. Her potions are always flawless.
Your grandmother never approved of the masks outside of rituals. She wasn't really the shrinking violet type. And I suspect you're not either, are you?
Alright, folks. We're at the 2-hour mark. A lot's happened. A lot of cool things were learned. And now we have a dark presence coming over the village. That's where we're going to leave you for this episode. We'll be right back with another. Thanks for tuning in. Smash the button and ring that bell to get notified. Peace.